students. Now our next topic is mole concept. Mole concept. Now what is mole? Mole is a physical quantity. It is a physical quantity which is used to measure mass of the substance or mass of the particle, or it can also measure the volume as well as the number of particles present in a compound or in a atom or in a molecule. It means mole is a physical quantity which is used to measure the physical terms just like mass, volume as well as number of particles. So we can define mole in terms of mass, in terms of volume and in terms of number of particles. Let's define mole in all terms. So first is mole in terms of mass. How mole is defined in terms of mass? 1 mole of the substance is that physical quantity which has mass equal to its molecular mass. 1 mole is the amount of substance which has mass equal to its molecular mass. For example, 1 mole of carbon is equal to 12 gram. Why 12 gram? Because the mass of carbon is 12 gram. 1 mole of carbon dioxide is equal to 12 plus 16 into 2, that is 44 grams. Now 1 mole of water is equal to 1 into 2 plus 16 is equal to 18 grams. 1 mole of water has mass equal to 18 grams. Similarly, if we want to measure the mass of more compounds such as 1 mole of sulfuric acid. Here sulfuric acid is H2SO4 and its mass is 1 into 2 plus 32 plus 16 into 4, that is 98 grams. Now in terms of mass, 1 mole is defined as the quantity of the substance that has mass equal to its molecular mass, also known as molar mass. Why it is known as molar mass? Because it is the mass of 1 mole of the substance. Therefore, this mass is known as its molar mass. Means 12 gram is the molar mass of carbon, 44 gram is the molar mass of carbon dioxide, 18 grams is the mass of 1 mole of water, or 18 grams is the molar mass of water. Now see the questions related to this concept, that is calculate the number of moles present in 0.9 grams of water. Calculate the number of moles present in 0.9 grams of water. How we calculate? We know that 18 grams of water is equal to 1 mole, as in the previous concept or in the previous we know that 1 mole of water has mass 18 gram. As in this question we want to calculate the number of moles, so we put the number of moles on the right side and mass on the left side. The physical quantity that we have to calculate, that is put on the right side. 18 grams of water is equal to 1 mole. 1 gram of water is equal to 1 by 18. And we have to calculate number of moles in 0.9 grams. So, 0.9 grams of water is equal to 1 by 18 into 0.9, that is 1 by 20 moles. So 0.9 grams of water has 0.05 or 1 by 20 moles. Now see the next question related to this. In this question we have to calculate the number of moles. Similarly, in this question we also calculate the mass of the compound or the mass of the substance if mole is given to us. For example, calculate the mass of 0.5 moles of sulfuric acid. Calculate the mass of 0.5 moles of sulfuric acid. First of all, we have to write the chemical formula of sulfuric acid. So write this chemical formula, that is H2SO4. Next, we have to calculate its molecular mass. Its molecular mass is 1 into 2 plus 32 plus 16 into 4, that is 98 grams. Now, in this question, we have to calculate the mass. So, we put mass on the right side and number of moles on the left side. According to the definition of mole, we know that 1 mole of the substance is equal to its molecular mass. So, 1 mole of sulfuric acid is equal to 98 grams. As we have to calculate the mass of the sulfuric acid, so we put mass on the right side. Next, we have to calculate in 0.5 moles. So 0.5 mole of sulfuric acid is equal to 98 into 0.5. It comes out to be 49 grams. It means the mass of 0.5 moles of sulfuric acid is 49 grams. Next is definition of mole in terms of number of particles. As mole can be used to measure the number of particles or the number of atoms or number of molecules present in a given molecule. Now 1 mole. 1 mole is just like a physical quantity that measure the number of particles. Just like 1 dozen. 1 dozen is equal to 12 number or 12 number of particles. Similarly, in terms of number of particles, 1 mole is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles. Particles means if we are used to measure atoms, then 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 atoms. If we are used to measure molecules, then 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules are present in that substance. This number is also known as Avogadro number. This number is also known as Avogadro number and can be represented by Na. Here N is the number of the particles and A for the Avogadro scientist or the name of the scientist. That's now how we define 1 mole in terms of the particles. 1 mole is the quantity of the substance that contain 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles. 1 mole is the amount of the substance that contain 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles or 1 Avogadro number. Now see the questions related to this number of particles. Find the number of particles present in 2 moles of water. Calculate the number of particles present in 2 moles of water. How we calculate? How do we calculate this number of particles? We know that 1 mole is equal to Avogadro number, or 1 mole of water contains 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water. 1 mole of water contains 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water, and in 2 moles of water, number of molecules are, just you have to multiply it by 2. 2 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, that is 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water. It means 1 mole has mass 18 grams. 18 grams of water also contains 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules. 2 moles means 36 grams of water contains 12.044 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules of water. Either mole is given to you or mass is given to you. You can easily find the number of molecules present in that molecule or that compound. The thing or the substance that you have to calculate, put on the right side. The thing that is given to you, put on the left side. Next is definition of mole in terms of volume. Definition of mole in terms of volume. How can we define 1 mole in terms of volume? 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liter at STP. Why we used here STP, and what do you mean by STP? Here STP means standard temperature and pressure. As by changing temperature and pressure, the volume of substance also changed. Therefore, in case of the volume, we take the necessary condition, that is STP or standard temperature and pressure. Here the standard temperature is room temperature, that is approximate 25 to 27 degrees Celsius, and standard pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure. At standard temperature and pressure, 1 mole of the substance always equal to 22.4 liters of its volume. Now see the question. How do we solve questions related to mole concept? Calculate volume of 0.2 moles of nitric acid. Calculate the volume of 0.2 moles of nitric acid. How we solve this question? How do we solve this question? As in this question we have to calculate volume, so put volume on the right side. Moles are given to you, so put moles on left hand side. As we know that there is relationship between 1 mole and 22.4 liter, so 1 mole of nitric acid is equal to 22.4 liters, and 0.2 moles of nitric acid is equal to 22.4 multiplied by 0.2, that comes out to be 44.8 liter, provided the condition STP. Similarly, you can calculate the number of moles present in the mass of the substance, or you can also calculate the volume of the substance present in the given mass of the substance. How can we find the volume? See here, calculate the volume of 1.8 grams of water. Calculate the volume of 1.8 grams of water. You know that 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liters, and in 1 mole of water there is mass present is 18 grams. Means 18 grams of water has mass 22.4 liters. As in this question we have to calculate the volume, so we put volume on the right side and mass on the left hand side. 18 grams of water has volume equal to 22.4 liter. 1 gram of water is equal to 22.4 divided by 18, and we have to calculate in 1.8. So 1.8 grams of water is equal to 22.4 divided by 18 multiplied by 1.8. It comes out to be 2.24 liter at STP. This is all about the mole concept. It means 1 mole can be defined in terms of mass, in terms of volume, and in terms of number of particles. So we can write here 1 mole is equal to its molecular mass, or it is equal to 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles, or Avogadro number, or it is equal to 22.4 liters at STP. This is all about the mole concept. 1 mole of the substance equal to its molecular mass, or it is equal to Avogadro number, or 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 particles, or 1 mole is equal to 22.4 liters at STP. This is all about the mole concept. Thank you.